How's it going, people? I thought I'd make a video about this because, well, there really isn't one explaining it very well. I have like a crappy little tutorial, but anyways, if you're interested in the Ark in Minecraft, which is a bunch of maps from the game Brink, which was okay, but I don't know, I love the world in it and the music and the maps. I recreated some of the maps in here in Minecraft, and when you download it, you should start here. If you don't, then I'm sorry. Then I don't know where you start out. But you should start out here. You'll get a map, and then you are going to want to look at it, and you should be able to see, I want to say, this area and this area, little gray points on the map. Yeah, that's them. So go there. Our first stop, I'll just show you how to get to all of them. Our first stop is going to be my personal favorite map, Security Tower. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then go look up Brink, the video game, and you'll get what I'm saying. But anyways, there should be, if I'm right, I want to say 6 or 7, I think. Something like that. 6 or 7 maps I made in total. Maybe 8. I'm terrible at math, so I don't know. Anyways, here's the first one. These are not really made for actual fighting if you wanted to do it. I set it up so you could if you wanted to, but ideally they're just made for show. So if you play the game, you'll remember the resistance starts out in this little area right here, then it goes up to a ramp that will lead onto the main area, the courtyard I think it is, and every map should have these. This is supposed to be a command post, and here are the indestructible turrets along with ammo and weapons and charges, fuse charges, the soldier charges if you play the game, and uniforms for the resistance. Again, these are the soldier which you put on things to blow it up. So I had to change some things around because, well, I don't know, I just did, and so it's not going to be exactly like the map, so the spawns are a little different, but here is securities, and I put that, I don't know why that's there actually, but same thing. Here's a command post, turret, ammo, and the security weapons are the same thing, and uniforms. So if you were to ever want to play this, then you can, but again, it's not really built for it. So here it is anyways. You'll first start out by fighting in this courtyard. The resistance is trying to get, I keep forgetting all this stuff, a charge on this, and once that happens, here's a command post, by the way, a neutral one, which once you take it, you put red or blue, replace it with that, so you know who's and ammo and stuff like that. So once you take that, then these doors open. This is supposed to be closed. I just use this to get in and out. This will open, and the spawns will move back. The resistance will be there, security will be there, and again, the spawns are not really made for fighting, they're just there to be there. Then you try to go and hack the safe, which has the code to get to where the resistance guy is being held, because the entire point of this mission is, this is like a prison, and the resistance are trying to get into this prison to go save their guy. He's an important guy, so it's not like you're just going to save regular soldiers. So yeah, there's that. The next one on the list is, I don't remember, the Reactor. That's it, yeah, Reactor. This one, the resistance are trying to blow up a nuclear reactor which powers the entire Ark, and that would cause everyone to be forced to leave thanks to douchebaggery. I personally, myself, I see the resistance as kind of terrorist. I tend to side more with the security, although some resistance missions I could see them being the good guys, but me personally, I like the security over the resistance. But here's the spawn area that leads into this area, which is, you have to hack any one of these. There's one on this side, and there's one on this side. This is supposed to be that room that has 2 different halves. For those who play the game, you'll know what I'm talking about. This is a neutral command post, and once you've hacked one of those by placing a charge back at the spawn, there's the security spawn point, and they can take this little hidden passageway to get into an area so they don't get spawn camped. This is going to lead into this area, which is the actual reactor, and you place a charge on this. You manage to hold it, the charge will blow up, and the resistance win the mission, or security could hold them off, and you get the point. Now, one of probably my second favorite map. Wait, is that a map over there? No, it isn't. My second favorite map that I've made is all the way over here, and one thing to mention is I started building this after they sent out the stats site. So if you remember, they had that weekly challenge of, you know, who won the most games, so who won the arc. They had an actual map of the entire arc and where all the maps are, so I tried to build that in. I used that as a reference to show where the maps are. So as you can see, the security thing, which is directly ahead of me, that little gray area in the middle, right here, that is where the security tower is. The reactor, which is right here somewhere, yeah, right there, is supposed to be down further south, like on its own little island, but it wasn't. But I remember the slums were on the west side of the arc, if they went north to west. Or, yeah, west side of the arc, if they did it right. Anyways, here it is, the starting area. Security are trying to get this bot, which would be awesome if it could move, but it can't. Trying to get this bot through here by blowing up that gate, getting it all the way past here, back over here, to then cut through this door, which has a sample of, I don't know, they say it's a sample of a flu, and then they say it's, I don't know, it's really confusing, but there's something important in there, and the security have to get it all the way back over here, and once they get it into their spawn point, they win. This is the Resistance home base. The security tower is the security's home base, but it looks, you know, pretty familiar if you've played the game. Docks are here. It leads over to this area with the door, and then this is just kind of, I don't know, this is supposed to be the area with the turret right here, and then this is the area that leads over, not an exact replica, I know, but just use your imagination, leads back there. So there's that, and all the way on the other side of the map, all the maps are within map 0, by the way, so you won't have to go wandering around outside of it. If when you spawn in, if there's no map that's been opened like it is here, because you have to go, you know, all over the map to open up more map for it to show on the map. Kind of confusing how I put it, but just fly around the map to open it all up so you can see all of it, and then you should be able to go to all the maps from there. The east side of the arc has a bunch of maps. There's the reactor. I don't think I put anything over there. No, I don't think I did. But the east side of the map has 3 or 4 maps close to it, because in the stats site that's how it actually was. So the first one, the obvious one, is security tower, which, you know, kind of looks like it. I wish that you could see it from all the maps, like over from the security tower and Container City, which is the red one that I just visited. I wish you could see it from all over there, but rendering won't let you do that. So here's this one, and oddly, the way Splash Damage did it is the Resistance are attacking security tower, which, well, no, that's not security tower, the Founders Tower, which I think would be, no, I'm sorry, in the actual game, security is attacking Founders Tower, which I think is a little odd, but oh well. Resistance start here. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot, I switched it. I switched it to the way I thought it should have been. Since Founders Tower is clearly owned by the security, I thought it would be better if the Resistance were attacking and not security. I mean, when in the game, the Resistance has already managed to put a bomb in there. How did they manage to get in there, and why are we attacking now? I don't know. They did it in a really odd way. But in this one, the Resistance start out attacking, and they go, here's the main area, which if you remember it, if you played it before, this should look hopefully familiar. Here's a security spawn point, and there's a way to get up here or go through this area. But Resistance are trying to hack this, which once done, you don't actually get to go up into the tower. I couldn't figure out how to get it to, or at least it wouldn't, I don't know, it wouldn't look as cool if you did it, if you were actually fighting up there. May or may not have, but I chose not to do it. But I changed it up a little bit, because once you hack that thing up there, these doors open, and in there you place a charge, which you just have to use some imagination. That's going to be a generator. Once that charge blows up, the generator sends an electric pulse that goes up to the tower and blows up oil inside the tower. Just use your imagination. That's all I could think of. But there you go. If you actually wanted to play this maps, the tower itself, there's not. It's Minecraft, so you can't really put much, shape into it. But one thing I did add, I think it was last month, is if you wanted to, there's going to be suites on all the levels. So level 1 for the founders or whoever else you want to put in here. You can look through the windows to see, and it goes all the way up to the top, if I'm right. I think so. Yep, it does. All the way up to the top, and there you go. But it only goes up to the right side of the tower. The rest of it, from here on up, it's just nothing, basically. So, there you go. And the next map, which really, well, there's two maps right here. This one is mainly underground, and this one, it didn't turn out as well as I thought it would, but whatever. It's good enough for me. This is Terminal, if you remember, where the security are attacking an airport terminal to get information on the plans of the Resistance, but I thought it'd be more interesting if either side would be able to do it, because, if the security attack it, they get a hold of the server, they have the information, now it's their server, and the Resistance could attack back, and so if you actually did want to fight on this, then you could, you could do either one. But either starting side, this is supposed to represent the subways that get the troops actually to the airport terminal. Down here, whoever is attacking can hack these. Whoever's defending has to stop. There's the defender spawn. Once you get in here, then you have to hack this, which gets you the actual key, security key, I think it was. I don't know. It's the key to the server. I'm just going to go with that. And then whoever's attacking has to get it back to their spawn, and once they do that, they've won. So congratulations. Now the last one, I think this is, maybe there's only 6, but last one is the, crap, I don't remember the name of it, but it's the one where the Resistance are trying to get the plane. If you played Brink, you know what I'm talking about. Here's a Resistance spawn that you should be able to get in. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, here's a Resistance spawn. They have 2 different ways of getting out. You're trying to get up here. You blow up a door, and in here, if I'm right, yeah, once you blow up this door, then you get the fuel for the plane, and you got to take it to the plane over here, and then you got to fill up the tank and defend it while it's filling up. All the while, this is the defender spawn, and once you've done that, then you're gold. So, I'll put a link in the description for a download of this map. So now that you know how to get to everywhere, if you wanted to change around the map to make it more, if you wanted to actually fight on this, you have just go ahead and change the map however you want. But I do ask you give me credit because these things didn't, take 5 minutes to make. So, thanks for watching. If you actually want to fight on it, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you later. Whoops, forgot about this one. The last one. This is the Aquarium. That's right, the Aquarium. So, same thing as the terminal. Here's supposed to be the subway. Brings you to the Aquarium. If you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. Here's the security spawn point, which then goes down into here. Spawns are terrible, I know. Don't tell me. You can fix it if you'd like. Here's a Resistance spawn point. Supposed to be some aquarium crap. I put fish in there, but they keep despawning, so, whatever. Anyways, you will go in here and place a charge in here, which this is where the hostage will be. The security, just like the security tower, the security are trying to get a hostage. Security are trying to get a hostage out this time, not unlike the Resistance. They'll take them over here, and there you go. So, yeah.